Hey, welcome to another video on PranavaSimha Farms. This video is going to be a 6th-month update video. I started my plantations at around August end 2023 and September 1st week. Today is March 1st, so it's been 6 months and this is a 6-month update video. For folks that are new to my channel and watching my video for the first time, I am implementing Subhash Palekar Natural Farming principles here. This is Palekar ji's 36 by 36 coconut model. And I'm a new farmer. So my farming journey started about 6.5 months back. I am a new farmer with no farming background. So that's a quick intro about me. I have a monthly update video on my channel, so if you want to see the journey right from the plantations to the monthly growth videos, you can basically visit my channel and you can see the video, you can see the update videos. In this video I'll talk about all the 5 layers. I have implemented 5-layer model, so I'll talk about all the 5 layers that exist at my farm. The first layer for me is coconut. I have coconut every 36 feet. Doesn't matter what the direction is, be it north and south or east and west, it's 36 feet. This is Desi tall variety. I procured the saplings from a local coconut farm. They have a nursery, so it's next adjacent to my village. So I procured these saplings there. All these coconut saplings have established themselves. I can see new shoots coming here. The new shoot coming looks good. I had a problem with spiraling whiteflies. You can see still the marks there. But what I have done to manage them earlier when there was active infestation was I sprayed Nemastra. Now just to make sure that there are no eggs and there's no problem, I basically soaked my cloth in Nemastra and just technically washed off all the eggs and the residue that's out there. So now the saplings are looking good. They have established themselves. My second layer is nutmeg. Let me take you to the second layer. So it's nutmeg for me. It's between 4 coconut saplings. Yeah, okay, here it is. So this is nutmeg. You can see it's not looking very healthy, nor it's looking happy. The reason is just too much heat, too much sunlight, right? Nutmeg during its infancy, that is when it's sapling, it needs some bit of shade. We didn't have that shade because I planted it in September and there were no rains. It didn't have shade, so I lost a couple of saplings, and other saplings are just surviving. They don't look happy, they don't look healthy. So the learning is you need some bit of shade for nutmeg. That's what I think. Or you plant it at the right time, that is just at the start of monsoon, so that before the actual harsh sun sets in, your other saplings provide enough shade. They grow and provide shade to your neck. So yeah, this is layer 2. Layer 3 for me is banana and Areca nut. You can see the Areca nut saplings here. Again, these were procured from a farm that is near my farm, an established farm. They basically have a nursery too. They create saplings from their own trees, the seeds from their trees. When I got these saplings, they were too young. It was hardly what 9 inches. That was the saplings, very young saplings. Now you can see they have established themselves and they look very healthy. I had a scare earlier because summer was coming and these are young saplings, so I had a doubt if they would survive. Many of you in the comment section had assured me that don't worry, it will survive, no problem. And yeah, they're surviving and potentially thriving because now you see banana here, right? Bananas have grown, they are giving shade here. Not complete shade, but at least good enough shade. So that takes me to the next layer 3 plant, which is banana. This is Areca banana. I procured suckers again from a local farmer in the village, and I planted these suckers. In this part of the farm, banana saplings or banana plants now are almost above 9 feet, I guess. Yeah, these are about 9 feet. The stem looks healthy. It's thick. You can see the leaves. They look good. In some parts of my farm, it has not grown to this height. It's about 4 feet, 5 feet. I think so. I think the reason for excellent growth here is soil had good fertility. This is at a slope, and before I dug trenches, rainwater would just gush over from all the farm and basically stand here. That might have made sure all the topsoil is here. So I think that might be the reason. Anyway, everything is coming well and no issues, but the growth in this part of the farm is excellent. This is a 6-month-old banana. 15 days back, I had noticed Sigatoka basically disease my banana saplings, and I was flummoxed. This is summer, peak summer. How did we get Sigatoka? Usually when there is excess water supply, that's when we get the fungal infection, Sigatoka, but I was surprised. It can be one of the two reasons, or the cause might be one of the two reasons, right? Due to one of the two reasons. One, given it's summer, harsh sun, my farm help might have overwatered because he might have thought we need more water. That is one possibility. And the other possibility is I had a neighboring banana plantation which had Sigatoka, so it might have carried over the air. I don't know what it is, but we took some precautions. Thankfully I noticed it very early. We took some precautions. On the reactive side, we prepared buttermilk from desi cow milk, let it turn sour, and we sprayed the sour buttermilk to the banana leaves. That one application of sour buttermilk did wonders. Now you can see Sigatoka is controlled. It's no longer spreading. As a proactive measure, I'm again mixing some Jivamrita to water. That is 20 liter Jivamrita, 200 liter of water. That's 10% concentration with 6 liter buttermilk. That is 3% concentration of buttermilk, and I'm getting it sprayed. So it acts as both a nutrient spray as well as it helps control Sigatoka. I anyway do this as part of my SOP, standard operating procedure. I have a monthly spray of Jivamrita and sour buttermilk. So yeah, so if someone gets this, or someone encounters this disease again, close your eyes, spray sour buttermilk as a reactive measure. It will do wonders. You don't need to really go for any kind of fungicide. Sour buttermilk is an awesome fungicide. As a proactive measure, we have done a couple of things. One, the drip lateral pipes were right next to the stem of banana saplings, right? When they were young, we need that because the roots are still there. Now we have moved it to the trenches, so the water is no longer being given next to the stem, but it's being given in the trenches, which is at least what, 2.5 feet 2.5 feet from the stem. 2 to 2.5 feet, right? So this helps in, yes, water control, and two, the roots will spread out, making the banana sapling itself very stable, right? To harsh winds, it should be quite stable, because the root system would have spread, and it would have basically made banana saplings quite adept at handling harsh winds. And we are also making sure we control the water, as in we are making sure if there's moisture in the soil, or if there's too much moisture in the soil, we are not really watering. We are observing the soil. When we actually feel soil is turning slightly dry, that's when we are watering. So these are the proactive measures we are taking to control Sigatoka, and as of now I think we got it under control. No need to worry. So that's layer 3, or one of the layer 3s apart from Areca nut. Layer 4 for us, as per this model, is either coffee or cocoa or cardamom. All of these saplings need quite a bit of shade. You can't really plant it in a new farm. So what we have done is, as a standing crop for layer 4, we have planted pigeon pea. So basically, in between two Areca nuts, we have a pigeon pea. Pigeon pea, we planted it off season. Given I'm very new to farming, I'm a new farmer, I don't really have quite a good sense of what to plant in what season. So we planted it in the off season. So I don't know what to expect out of this, right? I see flowers, I see pots forming, but I also see, when I kind of open and try to get the peas inside, pigeon pea inside from it, I see some worms in some of the pots. So I'm assuming it's because of off season. I don't want to worry too much. In the appropriate season, that is coming pre-monsoon, monsoon, I'll replant pigeon pea, and I hope to get a good yield next time. So that's layer 4. Layer 5 should have been turmeric, a grass variety. It should have been planted on either side of the ridges. Given we started plantation in September, it was not the right season. Thankfully, I listened to the localites here, and I didn't plant it. So coming monsoon, I will be planting turmeric here. Most of the farm will be turmeric, and some bit of I also intend to procure 2 bags of ginger, about 120 kgs, and plant it too, just as an experimentation. The localites here feel you have to really clean it, because they are used to getting a tractor, preparing the soil, and then planting all those things. So they don't really believe I can grow turmeric or ginger here. But what I'm planning is, I'm just planning to slightly clean it like this, put either of rhizomes or nodes of ginger or turmeric, just close it. Essentially, I expect it to sprout. Let's see, it's an experiment. That's layer 5. And I have few supporting crops here. For example, one of the supporting crops is chili. You can see the chili here. Actually, I'm super happy with the chili yield, right? Again, the localites had mentioned, without chemical, there's no way you can grow chili, right? There are thrips, there are so many other things you will get. There's no way that you will be able to grow. Again, it's their experience, right? That they are used to growing using chemicals. So I was like, anyway, I can bear this loss. Even if I don't get it, I'm fine. I'm not going to use any kind of chemicals. I'm purely following Subhash Palekar's methods. So I planted, and I can see a good yield here. You can see I'm not going to sell raw chilies. The reason is the price is not that great. I'll let it ripen. I'll dry it, and either sell the dry chilies, or I'll make a powder, dried chili powder, and I'll try my hand with direct to consumer marketing. Again, I don't have experience with selling, but I feel the only way a farmer can make money is reducing input costs, as well as making sure he directly goes to consumer, right? So I'll try my luck with direct marketing. I'm based out of Mysore, so I'll try some Facebook groups, some WhatsApp groups. Let's see if any one of you are in Mysore or even Bangalore, and if you want to basically get dried chilies or dried chili powder that's purely grown organically, that is no chemicals. The only thing this has gotten is Jivamrita and some bit of neem astra, that is neem and water spray. That's pretty much it. So, and the feedback, at least from my family, is that it's quite spicy. The color is slightly on the orangish side or light reddish side, not really deep red, but they say it's quite spicy. And when I was getting some bit powdered from my home, I could actually sense it. It was actually quite spicy. So if any of you are in Mysore or want to procure from Mysore, let me know. I'm happy to kind of sell it. Again, this is me trying out my hand at direct marketing. Let's see how it goes. I'll also update about it. So this is one supporting crop. The second supporting crop is Glycidia. In Kannada, it's called Gopradigada. This is used as a nitrogen fixer. This is between every 2 banana saplings. So if you see banana sapling, you see another banana sapling, and it's between 2 banana saplings. Most of the Glycidia saplings are now growing quite well. Once they reach 5.5, 6 feet, basically I chop off the head so that it kind of spreads out, right? It's giving quite yeah, it's giving quite a bit of uh, green biomass here, right? For example, this is an offshoot. I'll basically break it out, and I will essentially mulch it, right? I will just put it like this. I'll just mulch it, and I'm getting quite a bit biomass already. This is an excellent nitrogen fixer, so I'm happy with the result with Glycidia. And finally, the other supporting crop was marigold. Now you can't see marigold because they are all dried out. Okay, you can see one of the dried out marigold here. I'm hoping in the monsoon season the seeds sprout and a new sapling comes, and I don't have to really procure sapling and plant. Let's hope uh, the dried out seeds actually sprout. So that's another supporting crop. And I had used horse gram as mulch. You can see the dried out horse gram here. So I'm again hoping with the coming monsoon they will sprout again, and we will have good cover crop of horse gram. In some part of the farm where horse gram didn't really establish themselves, I planted cowpea. I now can harvest cowpea, so I'll get a good harvest of cowpea, at least for domestic, my family use. So that's another cover crop. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how the farm is looking. Again, in this part of the farm, banana has grown excellently, 8 feet, 9 feet. Not all saplings are this tall. At that side of the farm, probably 5 feet or 6 feet. That's how much they have grown. But this side, it's grown excellently. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and thank you.